Good morning, everybody. My name is Chirag, an SM certified technical analyst. And let's get into the post-market. So, looking at Nifty, we definitely do see that in the daily time frame. In the 5-minute time frame, actually, we do see that there was a gap up like we predicted yesterday, and then it just kept going up, up, and up. So, extremely good news for Nifty in that aspect of things. And definitely some news-based market today, but it definitely was on the upside, and it was profitable nonetheless. Moving over to the 15 minutes chart, we do see that the 15-minute candle high was taken out, and once the 15-minute candle high was taken off, we see nothing but movement on the upside, and nothing really stopped Nifty today, closing at the high of 26202. Now, looking at the weekly and monthly and daily time frame. So, looking at the daily time frame, we do see a huge green candle here, pushing it towards those highs, and getting ready to take out these all-time highs here. So that is something that is very important there. We do see that the all-time highs are somewhere here. We are getting here that this actually changed the sentiment here from a negative to a positive sentiment here, because it is again broken this sort of trend line that is here, connecting these red candle highs here. So that is very important to see here, and this trend line break here is really good if because we can sustain, and it has closed above the trend line. So that means there's definitely more bullish sentiment in the market now. Looking over at the weekly time frame showing extreme levels of bullishness, because we are forming a hammer with another day and 21 hours left to go. We will see another we can see this candle being closed. If it is formed, if a hammer is formed and the hammer high is being taken off, we can expect a minimum of another 300 point rally on the upside, a minimum 300 point rally on the weekly time frame. Looking at the monthly time frame here, the monthly time frames also closing as a very, very strong bullish candle here. We do see that the inverted hammer high is being taken off, and there is also a strong hammer like formation being here of almost about 1,000 points. So again, all the data is looking at Nifty getting to that 26,800 levels right now. So looking at that, we'll also look at the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame also, again, we do see that this downward trend line was being taken off today, and another candle closed above it. So extremely good. We just want this this swing high to be taken out here. Once the swing high is taken out, we'll get a little bit more clarity. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, we do see that there is a morning star pattern forming in the 1-hour time frame here, somewhat here. The size of the morning star is somewhere at about 200 points, and then we have completed about 126 points over there. So just another maybe around 80-90 points rally on the upside can be expected, which will cause us to break our all-time high. So definitely everything's looking in that direction to breaking all-time high. Looking at the option chain here, we definitely see the option chain is extremely bullish. A lot of buying on the left hand side, which is in the call section. So we do see in the money and out of the money calls being bought, and then for puts on the right side, we do see selling in both out of the money and in the money there. So keeping this in mind, the next level of sort of support that the market can take is at this 26,200 levels here. So 26,200 levels is a key levels to keep marked out in your in your charts. Breaking this 26,200 levels will be a pretty important levels there. Not a support, a resistance level, sorry. So but keeping that in mind, the global markets also, we can also see that the global markets, especially the US futures, is definitely running in the positives here. So US futures just going to open in about another hour, and already running extremely positive because of the news that has come out today. The news definitely did take a hit on gold, but definitely did put the US markets in the upright posture for it to be moving higher, which is extremely good for tomorrow because it might lead to a gap up. Looking at the global data, we can definitely see that Dow Jones, S&P 500, and Nasdaq all doing extremely positive here when the market closed. So that's extremely good for the for India here. DAX, FTSE, and CAC also doing extremely well running at a positive of almost 0.5%, so doing extremely well there. And the Asian markets over here, Nikkei closed almost 2% higher. We do see Hang Seng almost break even, but 0.13% on the upside, still pretty positive. And Kospi closing almost 2.5% on the higher side. So extremely good data. We can expect a good gap up tomorrow. And with that good gap up, we can expect another sort of a rally on the upside, because data is definitely positive. But keeping that in mind, guys, go ahead and just trade your setups. If you guys are interested in a setup, we do teach pretty good setups over here at Equity Guys, with a good amount of analysis and understanding of the market. You guys, the batches are open, so you guys can go ahead and contact Equity Guys to see how to join that. And yeah, overall, don't go ahead and trade your emotion, guys. Make sure you guys go ahead and trade your setups, and hope you have a good day trading tomorrow.